Hey, Tony Carousel, New Haven Independent Newsbreak, May 9th, 2023. So I've got a few things here. You can see today's reporting primarily on last night's Board of Aldermen meeting. And here we see the new board. Minus one alderman, Jackie Brown, was not in attendance. And let's go through this here. Okay. Kathy Trentman explaining some of the finer points about the reasons that the Planning and Zoning Board recommended just spot zoning the two buildings that were currently multifamily and rezoning them as multifamily instead of them being zoned as single family at this point. So the board did ultimately vote to rezone the two homes or the two buildings. One is a two-family building. I think it's a 1007 Maupin. The other one is, I think it has 5 apartments, and that's a 1011 Maupin. Anyway, so those have been multifamily buildings. The one at 1011's been a multifamily building since it was built back in the late 19th century. And the one maybe at 1007 is a two-family, and I believe sometime in the early 20th century, mid to early 20th century. So anyway, it's been a long time. So anyway, I'll have a story in this coming week's paper with more details on that. Also, here's Kathy going over some of the points with Mayor Addison, maybe about the budget amendments that were voted on. Gary Rustage weighing in on basically questioning some of the people that were in attendance about what the fine points were on the rezoning, especially after our city attorney wanted to voice his opinion that he thought that spot rezoning was not a good way to go. So Gary getting some opinions. And here's our city attorney, Charles Hurth, going on record saying that he did not like the idea of spot rezoning, which was ultimately voted for the two buildings. And in the story coming up this week, I'll have a little bit more information as to why he felt that way. Also, our new EMS director, Dave Cruz, who is one of New Haven's firemen, and also has a company of his own called Trident Rescue. He does Trident water rescue and conducts all kinds of teaching classes for all kinds of fire departments and police departments, first responders, all around the country. Anyway, he is our new EMS director. Kathy Trentman had been, and in this case, Dave being more qualified with the experience that he has. So anyway, congrats to Dave on that. And finally, so I put this in the paper, and I was talking to Melissa Robnett, who's the teacher. She's all over to the far right. She told me, and I had somehow taken the wrong notes. We were talking about how Kyra Montel was really been such a great cheerleader, and I wrote down that Julia Ferris was the cheerleader, so I apologize because Kyra was from originally what Melissa, she had told me that how Kyra has been such a great cheerleader for the team. Anyway, once again, congrats to the team, and look forward to next year of them competing, since only one, I think it's Carter, that is a senior, and so the rest of the team will be coming back to compete for next year. So anyway, that's what I have for today. I would like to thank Pinckney Ben. Thanks to Tara and Keith and Ralph and Tom and Jerry for allowing us to bring you the news in social media and also in print. So with that, this is Tony Carosella signing off, New Haven Independent Newsbreak, and thanks for watching.